Yo, what's going on, guys? Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down this EURUSD trade that I took last night. Now, one thing to keep in mind is I sound super duper tired in this video because I usually don't trade London session, but before I go to sleep, I set my alerts on my pairs. And if they hit the alert, then I'll wake up and get active. And it just happened to hit my alerts at around 2 in the morning. So I decided to get up, hop on my computer, and start trading. So the first half of this video, you'll see the actual live portion, because when I trade personally, how I journal my trades, I like to record myself. I like to actually record myself live trading it, talk myself through the trade, the thought process, and everything like that, as opposed to writing it out or typing it out. For me, journaling it this way helps me a lot more. So this is the way that I do things. But in the first half of the video, it's going to be the breakdown of the loss that I took, because I ended up taking a loss for the first trades. And then the second half is going to be me getting back in for the sells and actually making that loss back plus more, and how I manage the entirety of the trade. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe, and I'm see you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright, so it is currently 2:24 in the morning, and I am currently in this EU trade right now, looking to target down to the 104640s basically. But let me head to Trade Locker to break this trade down. And then once price started to break below the lows is when I decided to enter the positions. Right here, right now, I'm currently in drawdown. We take a loss on this trade right here, which is, perfectly cool with me, because I got all of the entry criteria that I need to enter this trade, especially with this break retest. The 61.8 bounce, price is trading at the key, the market structure was bearish. Price is trading at a key area, and I got the candlestick entry, so that was enough for me to enter the trade. If I do take a loss, it is what it is. This is a valid loss based on my strategy, and I can identify this. Alright, so I just took a loss on this position, ended up getting out once price broke above this area, but I may get back in for sales. The price actually starts to trade back below here, so this price is still creating lower highs, lower high, or even right here, lower high. Even with this lower high right here, this lower high, this is still the overall lower high. This lower high isn't solidified because price never came and broke below here. So price could do whatever it wants to and then continue to drop from here. So for me, I'm actually going to look to get back in again right now. Alright, so I decided to get back in again this position once price started to break back below this area, because for me, I know that this is the overall lower high right here. Even with this right here, price never broke below here. So this one right here is not like fully confirmed. Price can, retrace if it wants to. So for me, I have my stop loss above this area, because if price starts to break above here, then price could potentially get up here. So for me, I'm just going to have this position like this. This is the current position right now. Could potentially look to scale in again if price does pull back up into this area, and this could be a potential overlap. If price pulls back up into this area, gives me that rejection, this could be a head and shoulders, and I could look to add another position here with a slightly better entry. Stops are still above this resistance range, and then my targets are going to be down into this area of support. So definitely just going to see how this position plays out. It is currently 2:32 in the morning. Super duper tired, but I'm still going to get active. My alerts went out, so I'm going to take the setup and see how it plays out. Alright, so I'm adding another entry based off of the rejection of this area. Another thing that I do want to point out real quick is there is a area of resistance right here. So if price can successfully close and start breaking below this area of resistance right here, then I can wait for potential another scaled in opportunity for price to pull back up into this area, reject it, hold as resistance, and still looking to target down to this -27 extension. But this is still a TP right here, this overall zone. I'm not going to keep this box right here, but this is still a TP area where I could look to take a position off. But as long as if price can continue to break below here and trade below here, seeing how this 5-minute candle closes, if this 5-minute candle closes below these lows, and especially if it closes below this low, that's an even better confirmation. But if price can successfully close below here and start holding as resistance, which it did a little bit right here, then I can move my stops. Instead of it being up here, instead of it being right here, my stops can be moved right above, basically at this break-even point right here above here, because now price is trading below the next area of resistance. So if price breaks above here, price could, easily get up to here. And at that point in time, it's no point in me being in this trade. So it's 2:46. London session starts in about 20 minutes. So I want to see what happens here. So I'm just gonna let the trade run. All right, so price is about to hit my TP. I'm letting the other two run. And what I'm gonna do now is just move my stops above this area, this wick right here, and let price continue to flow if it wants to continue to keep dropping. Just closed another position as well, just have one position. And I'm probably just gonna cut the whole position right here and call it, because it is 3 in the morning and I am super duper tired. All right, so just closed out of these positions just now. Quick recap, took a loss, and price is still dropping, which is cool. But quick recap, took a loss going short around here. Had my stops above this range right here, and ended up getting stopped out right here, which is cool. And I got back in again once price started to break back below this area. Break back below these lows, started breaking back below this area, decided to get back in again here for my entry right here. Had my stops above this resistance here. TPs were down into this area and then down into here, and price hit my overall TP. So for me, I'm not going to try to squeeze anymore or try to keep holding once my main TP already got hit. So I'm going to take the dub and, go to sleep. So that was definitely a beautiful EU trade. Trade took about, entry was roughly around here, 2:30 to about 3, so about 30 minutes for a nice 10 pip move. Well, for all the positions, probably a total like maybe a 30 pip move. But overall, great trade. And yeah, I am going to go to sleep.